Well, a ruling today by the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals returns the California National Guard to the state's control, months after the president deployed these troops to Los Angeles. And hours ago, President Trump announced he is removing Guard troops in Los Angeles, Chicago, and Portland, Oregon, after several legal setbacks for the administration. ABC 7 News political reporter Monica Madden has been following the courtroom battles since Trump first deployed the Guard to L.A. back in June. Monica, how significant is this?
It certainly is a major shift, but should not be a total surprise. You'll remember last week the U.S. Supreme Court dealt a blow to President Trump when it refused to allow his deployment of the National Guard troops to Chicago. But this might not be the end for any of these cases. After a nearly 7-month deployment, the California National Guard is leaving L.A. and is back in Governor Gavin Newsom's control.
The judiciary and the judicial branch are not in the pocket of the Trump administration. They are acting independently.
Constitutional expert Rory Little notes the recent rulings have been narrow, where courts examined if the president properly federalized the Guard under the law.
The Trump administration will have to make a strategic call. Are we going to drop this, or are we going to push these courts to rule on the merits and then maybe go back to the Supreme Court in a few months?
It follows a big shift in the California legal battle as the DOJ backed down from its efforts to maintain control of the Guard, according to a Tuesday filing with the Ninth Circuit U.S. Court of Appeals. In a Wednesday statement, Newsom writing, quote, "I'm glad President Trump has finally admitted defeat. We've said all along the federalization of the National Guard in California is illegal."
You certainly cannot be confident that troops won't be called out again by the president.
Trump did not cite recent legal blows when announcing the withdrawal of troops, but wrote, quote, "We will come back, perhaps in a much different and stronger form when crime begins to soar again. Only a question of time."
There might be a real emergency somewhere. I don't know how that'll rise, but when a real emergency arises and federal officers are unable to execute the law, then he'll say, well, let's test it this time in a different context.
Now, there is still another appeal pending before the Ninth Circuit with the question of whether troops in L.A. violated federal law by performing local law enforcement duties during their deployment. Dan?